Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and first of all, Happy New Year's everybody! Now, this video is being recorded and released on January the 2nd, so technically New Year's was yesterday, but hey, I did a stream and all of that. If you missed it, it's somewhere in the channel. I don't think it's public, but it doesn't matter. I played a little bit of Asphalt 8 and whatnot, but no, this is a proper first video in the channel for 2024, and we're gonna talk about what is going on in the game. Now, the very first thing is that the new Racing Pass has been released, and if I go and look at it, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of information because whatever is featured over there, I already own. But fear not, because that is why I have another account just to be able to see what it is that those type of things offer. And here we go. So, Racing Pass. Now, having a quick look at what it is that it offers, well, you know, as usual, if we focus on the free lane, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it, the free section, you're not gonna get a whole lot of anything, just some parts and whatnot, and nothing special, not even a car in the last stage. So not really a lot to look forward for the free players, but if you're a pay-to-win player, no judgment, then you can get a couple of cars from here. The very first one is the Zenvo TSRS, which is, in theory, one of the quote-unquote best cars of Class B of the bracket of 1680, being at the end of the bracket 1682. Now, whether or not it performs like a king, I really don't think so. I think it's a good car, but nothing necessarily amazingly special. The one thing that is amazing is the look of the car. Just look at that ginormous wing. Oh boy, I really like it, and that is actually why I acquired this car some time ago when it was offered. Simply because that wing is crazy, and I wish that it was animated like it is in real life, because this wing moves side to side. It's all sorts of bunkers, but anyway, over here's the static. It's fine. The car still looks fantastic, and it does have some very nice color options. Just give you a quick tour, because why not? The car looks kind of dope. This one looks super dope. You don't know that I don't love super dark colors, but the really dark green with the yellow orangey accent looks fire. But yeah, so anyway, that is a Zenvo TSRS. This is a car that so far, or at least to my knowledge, it's a car that has not been made available in any free way. Now, I could be wrong. Some people did correct me that the Ox suit was made free at some point, but hey, whatever. I do believe that this car has never been made available for free. So for 10 bucks, which is the price of the premium pass, you can get the car, which is what you'd have paid for the car hunt. But anyway, other than that, you're gonna get some parts, and this is a little bit of a hint up of what is coming after in this same pass. Some parts as usual for some of the cars. Now we'll talk about these cars in particular in a second, but yeah, so you can see parts, wild cards, all of the usual stuff. Honestly, excuse me, I'm still sick, so I'm still coughing. Honestly, I think the main reason to get the Racing Pass is if you're interested in the cars that it offers, and it does have a second car, and that is the Pagani Zonda R. Now, I'll be completely honest, this is not a great deal. Getting the premium to get the Pagani Zonda R, unless you're very new to the game, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, because as far as I know, this is a car that you can get for credits normally. It's a car of Class A, and it's not an amazing one in terms of performance. In fact, it's kind of on the bad-ish side, but since it's featured on the Racing Pass, you won't be able to get it for credits while the Racing Pass is available. So keep that in mind, but generally speaking, if you're a little bit patient, you should be able to get this for credits, and you should be fine. The car looks absolutely fantastic. It sounds amazing. It looks insane, but the performance, it's a little bit of a letdown. I still need to make a video on it, but on the top right about now, there should be appearing a video where I tested this car against Class S cars in Master Season. The results were mixed, but man, this car is a beauty. So if you want to see it, check it out. But alright, that is the Racing Pass. So, again, like I've said before, the ultimate proof that this is a free-to-play account is the fact that I still get the pop-up ads. But anyway, yeah, so in general, the Racing Pass, it's, I think the main reason if you would want to get this Racing Pass, the only thing that it's really worth it would be this car, just if you like the car. But if what you're expecting is performance, then this is probably not for you. Now, coming back to my regular account, there's something that I wanted to talk about in terms of the cars. And this is something that we don't know for sure, but if we follow what GameLove has been doing with car hunts and Racing Pass, I think it's a little bit telling. You know, we already reviewed the car hunt for the Aston Martin Victor, and I don't remember what you could get at the very end, but it was another car. Oh yeah, it was a Jaguar, right? So why the Aston Martin Victor? It's not necessary for the current special event, and the same thing with the Racing Pass. The Zonda R is not necessary for the event, the Zenvo is not necessary for the special event, so this might be a bit of a clue as to maybe these cars are going to be required in some event in the future. Because look, the cars featured here are not cars that are necessary right now for anything. What is this? The Camaro SS? Chevrolet SS. Okay. We got the BMW i8 Coupe. So what is this? A Ferrari F12? I don't think I even own that car. So yeah, I don't know. This could be a bit of a clue. Look at this, the Mustang. This could be a bit of a clue that maybe these cars are going to be needed at some point in the future, soonish. I don't know for sure, but it's just a curious thing that right now both the CarCon and the Racing Pass has nothing to do with the special event. But now that we're talking about the special event, I want to take a quick second to claim my rewards from the special event. Now, it is a funny one because remember when this special event was released, I put the calculator up and I told you that I wasn't going to be able to get this car. However, I've been upgrading cars a little bit here and there, and it just so happened that I had barely enough to get the car. So, excuse me. As usual, there's free tries for the main car, the DSE10's performance. But then there's all these other cars. I did everything that I could. I did go for the premium, and I did get the what is this called? The Renault R5 Turbo 3E. So I did get this car. I pro'd it, so that helped me a bunch. And then I had to upgrade a little bit my Tramontana to the maximum, or rather, the minimum rank that it was necessary to get the rewards for the second station, which is needed, which is this one. Well, it doesn't show anymore, but the rank required to get everything was 1500, and I just so happened to manage to get the car to 1500. In fact, this is kind of an MP tune. If you're curious to get the car there, you can take it to 10.0, 10.3, and that takes it exactly to 1500. Now, I don't imagine that this is a great MP tune, because this wasn't made for an MP tune. I just focus on upgrading drivetrain and tires because those increase top speed, and top speed is what inflates the rank the most, and I wanted just to get to a higher rank so that I could get the rewards. But anyway, my point is that I did upgrade here and there things, and for example, this one was kind of a funny one because this car I have it not at Pro, but I was able to get just enough done with the rank that I have it at to manage to get to the SE10s, because you need 218 conditions. I managed to get 219, and I can get any additional conditions from my garage at the moment, so I barely had enough. But you know what? Let me claim my stuff. Now, I haven't claimed pretty much anything, so here it is, a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be claiming. A lot of this is useless because it's cars that I already upgraded or I have brought out or whatever. But hey, you know, there it is. The SE10's performance. Now, it is kind of curious because this is not necessarily a car that I would be super excited normally to acquire because it's an electric, but I do kind of like the SE10s. I don't know, in this particular version of the SE10s looks kind of interesting. And on top of that, it has that motor sound that it's incredibly underused in this game, the one that the Audi e-tron, the basic one, uses. That one that just go like racing up the pitch constantly. It's a little bit of an uncanny sound, but hey, I appreciate it, and now I own this car. Will I upgrade it? Maybe, at some point. I'm honestly not particularly interested in going for the competition. I'm still gonna do a race and probably get here, maybe a couple of parts here and there, but I'm not gonna get to this because I really don't want to upgrade the car right now. I might upgrade at some other points, but I'm in no rush, and while obviously this would be useful, I would need to spend a lot of resources to pro the car for this thing, so I really don't care enough. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep it there, and well, I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind by before this whole thing ends. I'm gonna be like, oh, I do want those direct upgrades. I'll see, I don't know, but seems unlikely. Now, what else has been happening? Well, the Treasure Rush also happened, and in yesterday's stream that I was talking about earlier, I spent all of my dices on the Treasure Rush. Is the game freezing? What's happening? Okay, there we go. Give it a second, it's just thinking. Yeah, so basically I had claimed a bunch of the dices for the days that the Treasure Rush had been active, and I spent them all, and this is how far I got. I actually got like 4 direct upgrades of Class S and whatnot, and I've been trying to see if I manage to get to the 5,000 points to get the 10 direct upgrades. Seems unlikely, but hey, you know, I'm gonna try. In another 5 days and some, I will spend whatever amount of dices I manage to get and hopefully get over there. Seems very unlikely that I'm gonna get the SSC to Atara, But hey, you know what, it's alright. It's not a card that I'm particularly interested in getting. It's kinda cool, it's an ultimate, but apparently not a good one. It doesn't matter, it's just good for the collection. Everybody that is an OG player is laughing at everybody right now because you were probably able to get this card for credits back then and you already own it. And here are the newer players thinking like, oh, Treasure Rush, can I unlock the card? But hey, not super interested. Alright, so what else did I want to talk about in this video? Well, one last thing, and that is specifically the new event that started, the French Week. That's right, it's another one of these TLEs what is it called? Showdown, where it's PvP and, you know, with the power-ups and whatnot. The rewards, as it's been the case with a lot of these theme events, they're not particularly insane, they're not amazing. There's a bunch of parts, and as I've always said, it's still good to get the parts. Even if you don't need them, you can always sell them for fusion coins. So it's not that I'm complaining about it, I just wish it had a little bit more of an incentive. But at the same time, I've talked about how the fact that there's not amazing rewards also makes it so that it's a bit more casual in how people play. Now, for the cards that are available or required over here, I don't really know the entire list, because some of these cars I already own, like for example the Renault Sport RS01, but then there's something like the Peugeot, and I don't own that car and it's not a free try. But if we keep scrolling, you will notice that there's probably on the lower classes some that are free try, and they're pro'd out free tries. So I don't know, I guess it's free try with the basic cars, and the fancier ones, those aren't free tries, so there is that. Now, it's curious because in the French Week there's no Bugatti, and Bugatti is a French brand, but it makes sense because Bugatti had its own type of event, so it kind of works that they wanted to leave it aside. So how about we try a little bit of this? I'm gonna do it with my Renault Sport, and let me activate some boosters. I don't think they're gonna help me very much, but hey. Oh, now that they're active, before I jump into the race, there's one last thing that I wish that Game Love were to change about how this new UI works. Let's say that I don't want to use this car. Instead, I want to use, I don't know, whatever, this, right? I wish that there was a button to select. It has the option to start the race right away. But for example, if I haven't activated my boosters, I would jump into the race without doing the boosters. I wish there was a way to just select it, go back to this screen and then activate the boosters, or jump into the race, or whatever it is that you want to do. But so that this would not, you know, that this would change instead of going here and only being able to start the race. But whatever, it's just a minor complaint. Ooh, and we found players right away. That's nice. Yeah, I've always been afraid that in general this is a relatively empty TLE, which again, it's a double-edged sword in the sense that I was saying earlier that the fact that there aren't amazing rewards over here. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. The fact that there aren't necessarily amazing rewards over here means that people playing this are a bit more chill on how they're playing it, right? I'm gonna get equalized. So they're chill, but at the same time, that also causes for people to not want to instantly. Here we go. I'm destroyed. That's fine. It makes it so there's less people interested in playing this, so that's kind of sad. But anyway, you know what? Maybe I should have brought a card that isn't as fast, because there's a very good possibility that some of these people playing this are gonna be playing with the lower ranked cards. And honestly, I think the fun in this game mode, I've said that when you play it against the AI, it tends to be a really big pain in the rear, and obviously that just has to do with the fact that against the AI, you're always gonna be in first place, which means that the AI is always gonna be getting the, oh Jesus Christ, that was horrendous. They're gonna be getting the equalizer, and they're gonna be equalizing only you, meaning destroying the first place, which is very annoying. But when you're playing against other players, it gets a bit more interesting. Unfortunately, apparently I brought too fast of a car, and I just got an undisputed first place. So okay, let's bring a different car. Yeah, look at that. The other Renault Sport was not even upgraded. So, all right, fair enough. And I mean, the event just started, but in one race, one W already got into the 50%-ish of players, so that's some rewards. Obviously, this is gonna keep on changing the more people jump into the races and whatnot. But let's see, let's bring something else, a little bit less OP. I have the Peugeot. All right, let's try the Renault R5 Turbo 3E, because again, it's a car that I recently acquired. So hey. So by bringing a lower ranked car, hopefully this is gonna get a bit more fighty, you know, like more competition and more destruction. But anyway, another thing that also affects this type of TLE is the fact that it costs 3 fuel to enter. I wish it was changed. Ideally it would be 1 fuel, right? But I understand that maybe 1 fuel is too little. So 2 fuel I think would be the perfect spot for this type of TLE. So that you know, two fuel means that, oh Jesus Christ, that you're gonna be able to do 5 races. Okay, that destroyed right away. You're gonna be able to do 5 races in one go as opposed to just 3 by this thing using 3 fuel. So yeah, Game Love, come on, change this to 2 fuel. I think that's where the fun is at. But okay. Oh man, I hate how ridiculously common this power. How is he targeting me? I wasn't in first place. Anyway, I hate how ridiculously common this power up is. This one that I'm using right now with the explosions. It's so annoying. Alright, can I destroy you, buddy? Oh, I missed! Oh, come! I was paying attention to the dude instead of... Okay, you know what? Let's use this. Let's go, bye-bye! Yeah, pay attention to what you're doing, people. Oh, come on, man! Jesus Christ. Oh, you're not safe. And did you get destroyed? Yeah, no. He had the shield, never mind. Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll take the L. And this is what I was saying, that I think that's where the fun in this game mode lies, playing against other players and trying to mess each other up. In a game mode that is 100% all about, come on. Oh, got him! This game mode is all about destruction of everyone. You know that I'm against knockdowns and all of that, I find it very annoying. But you jump into this particular game mode understanding that it's all gonna be fighting each other, so... I don't know. I honestly find this fun. Am I alone in this? Come on. Oh, and look at that. Now I am in... Oh, wait. I'm in 22%. Okay. For a moment, I thought it lowered. But by the way, yeah, this display, it's messed up. It's reflecting the opposite. Instead of showing that I'm here, it should show that I'm somewhere over here. But yeah, there was some inversion in whatever they did on the display, and it shows backwards. It's fine. And like I said, the situation with the fuel requiring 3 means that I can only do a 3rd race and that is it, because I'm out of fuel. And I don't have the additional fuel. It looked like I did. It said like I had 20 fuel, but that was just a display error, because I don't actually own the premium... It's fine. The premium for the racing pass, so yeah. No, I'm not premium. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, so now I got the... Ah! I'm fine, perfectly fine. Ooh, I got the speed. Alright, let's go. Speed. I mean, given that this car did, what, like 300 kilometers an hour, and then with this it goes 500? Oh, come on, I tried to drift, what was that? Ah, Jesus Christ, it's fine, I'm fine. Can I come back? Ooh, I have another one of the speed, let's go. Maybe I should have used already my comets. Ooh, now I have 2. All right. Ah! I'm fine. I got 2 comets, but nobody in front of me. So okay, my comets are completely useless. Yeah, so I'm telling you, I get into this game mode with a different mindset than regular races. I understand that this is just gonna be a mess, but honestly I think it's a lot of fun. It's so much more fun to play against players, oh god, in here than it is to play against the AI, because the AI always feels very unfair. But in here, it's just fun, and you know, it's very Mario Kart. It is what it is, and there's fun to be had over here, but I just wish that you weren't limited to, oh, you can only do 3 races and nothing else after that. That is the part that does bother me. So Game Love, come on, change this to 2 fuel. I think it would be so much better, and I don't know, just why not? Anyway, that is gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. By the way, thanks everybody once again for allowing me to reach to the 10,000 subscriber milestone. And if you want to get a heart and a pin in this video, you just need to leave me the next comment, which is going to be big wing for the win. Yeah, it's the first thing that I thought when I saw the wing on this thing. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.